Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, live. Last night here in Pennsylvania, last night of filming. I am live from my room inside the casino. We have had a great time here. I just was downstairs watching football. Um, the Watching from the sports book, kind of keeping a low key profile here. Pretty much did all the filming I had to do. Um, Bills fan, what's up, man? How the fuck are we? Bills fan, what's going on, man? Long time no see. How you feeling, man? Sorry to see what happened to your Bills, man. That was tough, but great year. It's been a while. It has. Kmart, what's up, man? Dude, what an unbelievable football game. Really a great, really good weekend of football. Glassman, I'm sorry, man. Listen, be happy that you were there and you were in the dance than to be this guy, me, sitting here right now. Trust me, it could always be worse. What do I feel like that? Oh boy, I am an ugly fucking guy. I didn't realize how ugly I was until that fucking the light shined on me. But hey, what are you gonna do? But yeah, Glassman, that was a tough one, man. I'm sorry to see what happened to your Bears, but listen, you got a bright future. Caleb Williams is great. Yeah, it was sad seeing yesterday, but Bears game was cinema, honestly. Still proud of my team. Hardly ever get seasons like this. Dude, I mean, I think a lot of people didn't expect the Bears to be where they were. But, future's bright. Live the light on? I'm going to. It's just, sometimes, like, when you shine the light and you're looking at yourself, like in a selfie form, you don't like what you see. And that's pretty much every time I do something like this. Hopefully they make the right moves and stick around. I'm sure they will, man. I really thought Caleb Williams did a great job this season. I don't think that division is going to be like, I think a lot like the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings. I don't think any of those teams are going to be any good in the coming years. I think the Bears are only going to get better. Caleb Williams' touchdown at the end was crazy. Dude, I could not believe that. I was like, I was like watching. I'm like, oh my god, like what is he doing? And then like that ball, like how Cole Kmet ended up that wide open. It's just unbelievable. Good shit. That was an unbelievable play. That's like if the Bears could have won that game, that would have been one of the most iconic plays in NFL history. It still might be. Sorry that I'm shaking around a lot. Let me just set up the shit like this. Can I do this? There we go. Seahawks over Rams. Yeah, I mean, the Seahawks are really good, man. The Rams could give them a fight. They've seen each other a couple times this year. I don't think it's crazy. Is there anything crazy things that I missed while I was gone? Bills fan, I'd say the stream has gotten a little bit more wacky. I'd say that's about it. Just wait. You'll see. I'm sure at some point the trolls will be in here. That's about that. I'm here. I did a bunch of filming here in Bethlehem this weekend. I'm going to put it all together. I'm very, I think when I do all the, what do you mean by that? You'll see, Bills fan. I don't know what happened recently. Ever since I still beat the Packers, listen, it's a great year overall. I don't know, ever since I started streaming again, as like, started like really getting back into it, I've gotten an interesting base of people in here. So we'll see. It's early in the stream. The people will find me, and the people will be like, "What's wrong with you? You absolute degenerate." Me? How am I a degenerate? Okay, I know I'm a degenerate, but what did I do? But yeah, I think I'm gonna put the video together. It was a fun time. I've had a good time here. I'm going to bed, leaving early tomorrow morning. Roads aren't great, but we'll see. Fired up. This guy looks like he eats poop. Steady diet, Kipperman. Sometimes you gotta eat shit, man. This guy looks like he eat water. There we go. Told you. Kipper the man. No wonder you have 0 likes. Look at you. Damn, bro. That really hits me. That hurts me to the core, dude. Damn. Honestly, I don't really even look at the likes. It doesn't even really occur to me. I just kind of want a lot of people in here. But respect it, man. I get it. I dropped a like. Thanks, Kmart. There we go. We got one. Damn. Look at that. Just remove that hat, you will get likes. No, I'm good, man. I don't tell you how to live your life. None of this loss was on the defense. Offense had so many chances, couldn't show up when needed. Now you no, I know what you meant, Kmart. I'm just saying, like, you can do whatever you want. I dropped the like too, but remove the hat. Appreciate it, Kipper. I'm not gonna do that though. None of this. Yeah, Glassman. I mean, Caleb Williams made a couple awful throws, a couple bad picks, but it's a tough game overall. All right, man. See you later. Loss ain't on DJ Moore or Caleb. It's on all of us. Absolutely. No, look. There's a lot of things. I think those two just got crossed up on the route there. Not that Caleb. I'm sorry. I'm thinking the play I was thinking of when I said Caleb threw a bad pick. I was thinking of what C.J. Stroud did earlier. That wasn't Caleb Williams. But I think they just got crossed up on the route, and I think, like, sometimes you're not on the same page with your receiver. That sucks. It happens, man. It's football. Things happen where the route, like, hopefully the Seahawks beat LA badly. I feel like they should, but anything can happen. I mean, Matthew Stafford's an MVP. Sean McVay's a little evil fucking genius. Seattle, it's not going to be easy for Seattle. John Moran popped off today in London. They were in London. I did not even realize that. I saw he did like the bazooka celebration or some shit. I don't know. John, I haven't been paying attention to the NBA much, other than the fact that the Knicks are in fucking disarray right now. I don't really watch a lot of the NBA other than that. Dude, I had more maxed out for catches. There's no fucking way he didn't get 6. He caught the ball 6 times. They counted it as 6. I'm about to snap. I mean, 5. They counted it as 5. Wait, really? There's something wrong there. Did you do it through like a book, 57? Like, does it say it in the box score? 24 points, 13 assists. Good for him, man. It's a good day. The Lakers are trash. Dude, a lot of teams right now don't look very good in the NBA. Especially my Knicks. Yo, Odin, what's up, man? How am I? I'm chilling, man. I'm having a great Sunday. I'm here. I'm hanging on for dear life, I would say. But we're here. Nice hat. Thanks, man. Thanks, Noah. You order an extra large hat on Temu, you never know what you're going to get. But 57, that's fucked up, man. Upright. I like your hat. Thanks, Azim. Appreciate that. Dude, yeah, apparently it was a rush. Not, though, behind the line, my dick, I swear to God, watching it real time, it was 2 yards down the field at least. That's fucked up, dude. I'm sure, listen, they probably know which side the public was on, and they probably determined it based on that. So I'm certain that everything is rigged. Packers fans really talking shit right now. I never understood that, Glassman, and it must be like a Wisconsin thing, because I remember when the Mets lost to the Dodgers in the NLCS, that Brewer fans were freaking out a couple years ago, and that was like the most ridiculous shit of all time. Are you a Sunset because you made my day? Hell yeah. This guy likes BBC. Huh. $20 would have paid $1,000. I'm so fucking mad. I keep trying to find it online. The bullshit base. That's so fucked up. Fley, my big hat wearing gay ginger brother. I missed you. Pickled Noodle, what's up, man? I took him for 657. Dude, shit like that really, it's so fucked up. I'll go back and look at it. He got 6, but yet, nope. This shit's fucked up, man. I'm going to go back and look and try to see what you're talking about. Because, I'm sure there's a lot of people up in arms. Have a good night. You too, Odin. Kate McDougal once again says, this guy likes BBC. You talking about the British Broadcasting Company. Mr. Pontius gives me a 6-7. Honestly, hope there's a meteor at the Natty tomorrow. Hate both teams. That'd be kind of overkill. Come on, Raiders, we need a coach. They'll find a coach. Somebody's going to coach almost the Oakland Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders next year. Wow. They've been out of Oakland for so long, and I'm still fucking caught up in the past. They'll have a coach. Especially number 1 pick. The Raiders, they're going to have Fernando Mendoza. Somebody's going to come in there and coach. 100%. But, what is that? The real Zadity? What's going on? Raiders rehired Josh McDaniels? I doubt it. I think that hat's a little small on you, bud. Yeah, Sophia. I don't know. I thought I ordered a big one. It did not come in. It wasn't the right one. There's no fucking way, man. He was plus 800 for 6 catches. Vegas trying to count one of them as an 8-yard rush. Dude, that's 57. I hope they fucking fix that tomorrow. How to send money? I think it's in the bottom right corner. Like there's like a little money symbol if you want to. Not that you have to. I'm not asking. I'm not panhandling here. But you asked. 57. Yeah, that's some bullshit, dude. Like really. I feel that way a lot of the times when I see things happen. I'm like, damn, they're really out to get me. Okay, I'll send 1,500. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna say no. That's so fucked up, man. Like, I'm gonna go back and look for you. If I were you, I would look on like Twitter. I'm sure there's a bunch of people up in arms because I'd imagine. I like DJ Moore props coming in, but I don't know. I'm staying at a casino right now, and I couldn't bet on anything through my or double it and give it to the next person. No. I'm not right here, 1,500. No, I'm not. The next person's not getting double that. No, right here. So I couldn't really bet on anything because like you can't like when you're in a casino, and I didn't feel like betting through the sports book. I didn't want to get cash out of the ATM. I had like what I brought. Tomorrow's Donald Trump's favorite day of the year. Send Fley some money, damn it. Oh, that's crazy. You asked. I'll take it. They won't. It'll stand. It was $20. No sweat bet. Puka over 3.5 rushing yards. Oh shit! So you hit that too at the end of the game, like in overtime. Cameron over receiving yards and DJ Moore 6 catches. Obviously the 6 being the huge multiplier, but they completely fucked me. That sucks. 57. That's a tough one, man. That I'm sure that was one you were checking your account. And you thought you had the or if you did it through your sports book or whatever. Like that sucks, man. Okay, one sec. I'm hanging on for dear life here, Zadetti. Frank, what's up, man? How we doing? Send Fley 1,500. He loves money. Listen, he asked me if I wanted to take 1,500 or if he would double it and send it to the next person. Of course, I'm not going to say send it to the next person. I don't believe it, but listen. Sometimes you got to try to hustle. This streamer has been awake for 3 weeks straight and is suffering from meth psychosis. Gabe, I don't know how you know that, man. I really didn't tell anybody. That's not something I made public, but listen, meth's a crazy drug, man. Yes, I did, but also not. I guess I was on the phone with the homie. Yes, Puka hit in overtime. Just go check my book and see Moore is still at 5. That's so fucked up. Dude, 57. That's a tough one, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's one of the worst beats I've heard. You know how many gay lap dances you could buy? Damn, bro. Bro, how to donate? There is not an option. It's there. It's got to be. Do it for Greg Biffle. I think you said Greg Buttle, but Greg Biffle? Yeah. You know, I didn't even realize I didn't hear about what happened to him until I was actually driving here and heard it on the radio. The horrible story, man. You ever scoop out a chunk of cheese with your thumb to share a delicious snack with your dog and daughter? No, I can't say I've ever done that. No sweat bet, but also bullshit. Vegas can sweat these nuts. Yeah, it's not even worth the no sweat. That's fucked up, man. Fuck Vegas. They're a bunch of fucking scam artists. Bears need to draft a D lineman or a defensive back. They'll have a chance. I like your normal sized hat. You should get a comically big hat for your next stream, though. Yeah, Gabe, it's not a bad idea. I think you're onto something there. I think if I got a comically ridiculous sized hat, maybe people would stick around and watch. Maybe people would actually be like, hey, maybe I should talk to this guy. I'm gonna keep that in mind, Gabe. I'm gonna look around. You know anywhere I can get one? But yeah, 57. The amount of what do you call it? The anger I have towards Vegas is so many times I've gotten fucked over on some bullshit. Nice fucking painting in the background, I'll say that much. Not bad, right? Fucking casino hotel. Yo, can I drink out of your hat and also out of your balls? I'm gonna say no to both. Pickle pick. It never hurts to ask, but I'm gonna say no for now. Vegas can't get their face painted right now. Oh yeah, it's fucked up. I filled the entire bowl, gang, after not pooping for an entire month. Hell yeah, Johnny Appleseed. Tacos and Taco Bell. There you go. Ken. I meant Ken. Yeah, they can paint their fucking face. Fuck them. All 4 of these teams left are lame. I love the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are electric. But it's a very... you don't like them. I can't watch the Patriots in another Super Bowl. I can't do it. I am heavily rooting against them. It felt right? Well, fuck yeah, Johnny. That's always a great feeling, man. When you're a little bit backed up and then you let it all out. Great feeling. Your ears are cute like fleshy peanuts. It's first for everything. It's the first time I ever heard that. Anushka, what's up? How are we? Flay loves getting $1,500. He needs more big ass fucking hats. If I ever got $1,500, I would absolutely buy at least 2 more hats, and probably of your guys choosing. Patriots Seahawks rematch. I would think. Dude, I cannot. I can't take it. I cannot see the Patriots win another Super Bowl. I can't do it. Appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you. I'm back, man. The Bills didn't make it. Tough one, David. That was a tough game. It's brutal. Thoughts on revenge? Do we take revenge on pedo rapists when we know where they live and what they do? Legal route failing. What do I think of that? I don't know, 2WA. That's a tough one. It depends. Like, I think sometimes you got to let the law take. That's a hard one. I don't respect any of that shit. I don't know. It depends depends what you're talking about. Like, because I think, at some point, these people pay their debt to society, whether we like it or not. But I agree with you that they shouldn't, if they shouldn't just be allowed to live without at least being shamed for what they did. Are you pregnant? No. Are you going to write me out a prescription for my freaking medication or what? No, not me. Maybe Jarrett Stidham is the real deal. I really hope so. Rams back in a championship game. Finally, we playing football. No vigilante justice is murder. I'm with Ardell. I don't think I don't know what they mean by revenge. $150 reasonable? Hey, whatever you want. Oh, you dropped me. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. That I just dropped my fucking phone. We end up with false accusations. Yeah, but exactly, Ardell. That's why I say, always let the law take effect because, a lot of things happen. We don't know the circumstances of a lot of things. I get it. Trust me. There was a guy who lived around the corner from me that was a registered sex offender, and I'm pretty sure it was for, something with a child. Obviously nobody was, going, hey, man, you want to come hang out? But, at some point, you got to let the law do its thing. Whether you like it or not, these people have paid debts to society. I don't think vigilante justice is a good thing at all. No. Busta Rhymes or Iggy Azalea or Kobe, pick one. What a fucking threesome there. What are we talking? For what, Batman? For a basketball game, probably Kobe. Have you ever climaxed while riding a phallus? No. Sugar water. Awesome hat, bro. Appreciate that, Rollin. If you catch a motherfucker in the act, that's the difference. So absolutely, Ardell. If it's while it's going on, 100%. I think whatever you got to do what you got to do. New York, baby, let's go. I mean, to be fair, Batman is a vigilante. You're not wrong. No, I 100%. They are just out here like that. You see them pulling up to parties, moving predators. Then 2WA. I don't think maybe not vigilante, but I think calling somebody out and shaming them. I mean, maybe. Listen, I'm not advocating violence, but I think calling people out for their predatory behavior, 100%. I'm dating an Indian. Nice. Should women be subservient to men? Absolutely not. Flay knows magic and pulled a plate of lasagna from behind my ear. I did that. That was me. Rear naked choke and then maybe FaceTime. MMA, what's up? I have no idea. We're talking about a lot of things. Vigilantism is bad. Yeah, 99% of the time. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Exactly. Sad truth is a lot of vigilantes in real life just do it for the clout. Oh, 100%, dude. These people that there's a guy and girl that are from my town that do these they do these sting operations and shit, and it's a great, I think it's a good thing to take predators off the street, but they caught somebody up in their sting who had severe autism, and it really it was really not great, and obviously my sister has autism, and I was kind of okay, clearly this guy had no idea what he was doing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Oh yeah, 100%. Should women be able to go out with friends? Yes, 100%. I'm curious, what's the interest in the oversized hat? I don't know what you're talking about. EDP case is a great example. People who caught him clearly did it for clicks. Oh, 100%. Do you like Diddy parties? Do I like Diddy parties? No, never been to one. Bro, you agree with fucking everything. What do you mean I agree with everything? I don't agree with vigilante justice. But I do agree with if you catch somebody in the act, shaming them. Hope you're having a great day. I'm chilling here, Tyga. What are the accounts of the people who are bread hunters from you? Long Island Predator Hunters, I think. My guy C. White. You look ridiculous in your hat. Thanks, man. Empathetic veteran. Appreciate it. Diddy has entered the chat to be vigilant. Do you like baby oil or Diddy oil? I don't like either one. There's a difference between like I don't think people should go out and be vigilantes. I don't think people should not be shamed when they do predatory shit. I'm very in between. I think you got to let the law do its thing. The guy's like, you agree with everything. No, I get both sides. Do you think porn should be banned? I don't think so. I mean, no, I don't think, no, not at all. I'm surprised they let you in with that hat. Yeah, they don't. They didn't. I had to, are you an independent? Yes, very much an independent. Yeah, no, I had to hide it in my bag. I think people should go to my parties. No, Fley is a centrist. Yeah, listen, you got to look at everything from every side. You got to look at every situation differently. So yes, very much centrist. Still can't believe the files aren't out yet. Glassman, we're never going to see them. It's just never going to happen. Raiders fan, look down on the Jets. It's all we have. You have to. No, Ardell, it's like literally the only organization you can look at and be like, haha, you guys suck. Because we're both in the same boat. Flay possesses common sense. That's all I'm trying to do here. Guys like, you agree with everything. No, I think people shouldn't be vigilantes, but I agree with the idea of like shaming people for what they've done. Let's see. Can I wear your hat? It will fit me. Your hat is too small, man. Yeah, dude, I wish I got a bigger one. Pussy bro, it's what's making men weak and making all weirdos with fucking kinks. It should be banned. No, I think people are going to be weirdos one way or another. I don't think it's porn doing that. Never say never. You're right. Oil up, please. No. Oh, yeah, all right. I'll just go oil up. Yeah, no problem. Vigilante usually doesn't even know how to handle evidence. Well, that's the thing. A lot of these vigilante people don't really know, like, they're not coming to a conclusion. Like, they're kind of basing all their shit off of, like, very minimal facts. Like, you'll have less weirdos without it. You're probably right, Batman, but, I mean, like, I don't know. I think, like, you can't get rid of something because it's creating weirdos. Scrambled eggs are over easy. Scrambled eggs. I think scrambled eggs are the best. To me, like, I think a scrambled egg is the best kind of egg. Batman, please oil up. Dude, what the fuck is going on? That's just me. I think, like, to me, a scrambled egg is the perfect way. Flay, stay pimpin' and never limpin'. Sausage or bacon? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably bacon. I'll go bacon on that one. Like, I don't discriminate, though. I love both. Sausage and bacon are both good. But, like, on an egg sandwich, bacon. But, yeah, I'm a big scrambled guy. I'll like, hold on. Ban porn, but first oil up. Want to see a trick? Go for it. Do you watch it? Is that why you're against banning it? Do you watch it? Is that why you're against banning it? Honestly, like, I don't really watch. No. I don't watch porn that much. Like, no, I don't really watch it. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I think most normal people can watch it without having, like, complete, without becoming a complete fucking weirdo. If you pimpin', you limpin'. They go together. Yeah, you got a point there. Look down when standing up and say, are you? No, a pimp named Slickback. Slickback. Yeah, I'm just not doing that. But no, I'm not a big porn guy. I'm a pimp. Look it up. How would I look that up? We could see through your eyes that you're lying. You definitely watch it, dude. All right, Batman. I don't care one way or another if you think I watch porn or not. It's not that big of a deal. Play, stay pimpin' and sometimes limpin', but never be skippin'. You guys have me all like the fucking rhymes. You're all Dr. Seuss of pimpin'. This live is an official LGBTQ plus verified safe space. The host is a confirmed member of the plus community. You guys are fucking hilarious, man. I quit porn. Like, I don't, like, watch it. I'm not, like, I'm just saying, like, I don't, like, go out of my way. Being a Jets fan is considered part of it now. Part of the gay, lesbian, the community? Huh. Didn't hear about that one. Never simping. Lil Bro banged Cole's mom. He's mad. Yeah, I have no idea. Have you read How to Control Oneself by... No. Butt Ass Hat. Guy didn't even spell butt right. It's because you guys are equally discriminated against. Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't think it makes us part of the community. Can you say no? I'm not going to. Welcome to the the gay community. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for the warm welcome. Appreciate it. Nice try, Batman. You've been all over the place tonight, man. But nice try. Oh, you just agree with anything. Now he's trying to get me to say shit. All right. Who here likes you guys? Like, you know, when I first started streaming, I knew I had to be on my toes for that, but now you guys can't get any by me. It just doesn't work. Ugh. Did you watch the Game of Thrones premiere tonight? I did not. What did you think of Roe vs. Wade getting overturned a few years back? It's kind of shocking. I mean, I don't know. Hold on. Not Fley first rodeo. Nope. Well, that's a wormhole I don't want to drive down. I like you, and I want you. No, now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Hard way, Oswaldo. Yeah, it does. You guys are on the same path. As Dave Chappelle said, it's one big car. Jets hat. Yeah, there we go. What's wrong with it? Who's more wired, me or Batman? You guys are both on fucking some sort of fucking crack. Fley's gay and welcomes other gays. I'm not gay, but I welcome everybody here. I was pumped. Welcome to the LGBT. You guys are fucking crazy. Do you have an enlarged prostate? Roscoe asks. I don't know. I've never gotten it checked out, but we could. If I ever get it checked out, you guys will be the first to know. Cracker Tweak? Fley is definitely not gay. His ex was dude. Oh man. She's on Instagram now, and she was smart enough not to put like her therapy Instagram. She was smart enough not to make it therapist. 1/4 of my generation has been killed from Roe vs. Wade friendly deaths. Yeah, it's again, it's something that like it's shocking. It's not exactly something I want to dive into. Fine, I'll only oil up for you. I don't what? Because I said what? Why? Like I don't understand the whole thing with like the oil, like oil. Like I get it, the Diddy oil shit, but like, it annoys me. Oil up, like what the fuck does that even mean? To me, abortion should only be allowed if the mom's life is in danger, but it's such a complicated topic. That's the thing. Like, it's complicated. That's why I don't want to get into it. You look like a pedophile. Damn. Hello, my American friend. Kuldeep, what's up, man? How are we? No matter what anyone says, there will be people pissed off. That's the thing. That's why I'm not even digging into it. Like, and honestly, I don't even really, like, I could say I don't, like, I don't want to talk about it just because I don't think I'm the person in the position to have a say in it. How tall are you? 6'1.5". I don't think I should have a stance on it. It's not like, it's not something I you know, if you know what I mean. You look very big guy. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I worked out today. I'm going on like a crash diet when I get home. I can't wait. Damn, I'm 5'11"? Hell yeah. Should I watch The 40-Year-Old Virgin? Great movie if you've never seen it. Love The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Diddy goes, hello from Mumbai, India. Mumbai, huh? Okay, nice. We're traveling around the world tonight. We got people from all over the place. You like 6'7" or 6'9" more? Of course I like 6'9" more. You wish you had prostate as big as Fley's. Oof. I don't even know how to unpack that one. I wouldn't even. I've never got my prostate looked at. Have you ever been diddled? No. Questions, man. The questions are great. What do you think about India? I think India, like, I don't know. What do I think of India? I don't know, a lot of culture. I think I like Indian food. I'm like, I just recently tried Indian food, which like it was something I never tried. I didn't really even know that there was Indian food in my community. Pretty good food. For the most part, I don't know a lot about India. Like I don't know enough about it. 69 or 420? 69. You're from Diddyland. India has its problem, its potential as well. Um, I got like a lot of my. There's a bunch of people that I went to high school with that were from India. Like not a lot of nice people. Good community, good group of people. Patriots won. Ugh, gross. The last thing I need to see is the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I like chicken ticket, dude. That shit's so good. It's unbelievable. India is a better country than any one of its neighbors. Yeah, like there's not a lot of good things to hear about that area, but from what I've seen, like with India, what I've heard, and like the people I know that are from India, all great people. We're gonna take the Super Bowl. All right. The last thing I need to see, the last thing is another Patriot Super Bowl. India has thousands of different dishes and what recipes. I believe it. Like I said, I've only been. We have an Indian restaurant about 15 minutes from me. I tried it recently just because my buddy told me to go try it. Which car is your favorite? Like which brand? I'm a Nissan guy. I've always been a Nissan guy. My first car ever was an old beat up Nissan Pathfinder that I actually bought from my dad, and now I have another Nissan. I'm a big Nissan guy. That Pathfinder I ran it for like 170,000 miles. Then I totaled it. Marvel or DC? I'm not really a superhero guy, Kuldeep. Can you say I love no. I don't really like, honestly, I'm so illiterate when it comes to superheroes, I couldn't even tell you the difference. Like I don't watch superhero or anything. Indian food is the tits. It's very good. Like, I was very unaware. Marvel Captain America is best always. You just said it. No, I didn't. I read it out. People automatically thinking the Patriots are going to make the Super Bowl, but I don't see it. I mean, it's all going to come down to if Jarrett Stidham can run the Broncos offense the way Bo Nix did. Chinese food or Indian food, you can never. Chinese food for me, always. I like Chinese food over pretty much any cuisine. Messi or Ronaldo? See, Kuldeep, I think somebody asked me this the other night. I think they both had their good years. Like, I think both of them have had years where they were, where one of them was better than the other. And I think they have two completely different skill sets. Like, Ronaldo's probably the greatest goal scorer of all time. Messi might be the all-around best soccer player. I lean Messi a little bit, though. Sad for Broncos quarterback. Terrible. Steve Rogers or Peggy Carter? I don't even know the difference between the two. Yeah, it's tough. It sucks for Bo Nix, man. He was having such a good year, too. He's from New York, of course. Fley loves Chinese food. Come on. Oh, yeah. Dude, the Chinese food around New York is the best. Eagles won a ring with a backup quarterback. Never forget. Never forget. You're not wrong, Classman. It could happen. It's not impossible. It's improbable. Not impossible. Soccer is gay. I mean, I think soccer's soccer's not an easy sport to play. It was one of the only sports I never really figured out. I think, I love the World Cup. Flay has a rub and tug across the street in New York. Dude, I'm telling you, one day, maybe at 15,000 subs, I'm not getting a rub and tug. I'm not going there to get one, but I will literally take a video of me walking from my front door to the rub and tug, and I'll walk in. I'm telling you, it would be like a short. It would be like a 30-second video. Do Americans call football soccer, or is it called football there too? No, it's soccer. At least here. North Korea versus Afghanistan will be the World Cup final. Listen, I have it in the future. Rub and tug and some Chinese is the dream. Yeah, they're pretty much right next to each other. New York is a filthy town. Haha, bodegas and rub and tugs everywhere. I mean, the city itself, pretty much every block you can find a place where you can get tugged. But it just so happens that the one big one in my town is right across the street from me. Take the hat off. Like, what? No. Texas quarterback blew the game. CJ Stroud was awful today. Long Island is better than New York City. Long Island's. Listen, I love Long Island. It's just expensive as fuck, dude. Put a MAGA hat on. You think I have a MAGA hat? Do you like SpongeBob SquarePants in your childhood? Love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob SquarePants now. Is Panda Express high quality Chinese food? Panda Express might be the only example of something that, like, the chain restaurant is better than mom and pop shops. I think Panda Express is the best Chinese food there is. Flay never takes the hat off. I've taken it off a couple times. That Bears loss was satisfying. Damn. I'm a goofy goober. You're SpongeBob. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine that happening, as SpongeBob is a cartoon figure. You know the SpongeBob SquarePants ending music? Do I know the SpongeBob music? Yes, of course. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I'm at India. We have 28 states and 8 union territories. Every state is like a new country. Really? I didn't know. I did not know India was like that. I had no idea. Panda orange chicken is so good, dude. Panda's got the best Chinese food I've ever had. That's like saying Taco Bell is the best Mexican food. Well, Nate, that's what I was saying, man. Like, it's the only example to me of a chain being better than mom and pop shops. I still watch SpongeBob too. No shame. No shame at all. SpongeBob teamed up with Patrick, and it was good. Burger or pizza? Dude, that's like putting my children against each other, Kuldeep. Depends on the mood. I think overall I'd say burger. India has a caste society system. It's their biggest problem. Yeah, that's not good. That's not ideal. I've been to India, China. They rock. You know, someday I'm hoping to explore the world a little bit more. Look up caste systems sometimes. I know what a caste system is. That's just not. Yeah, that's not ideal. Your worth ads. What do you mean I'm worth that? What does that mean? Woody Johnson works at the Chum Bucket. Woody Johnson's the fucking owner, operator. He is every bit of the Chum Bucket. Fuck Woody Johnson. He literally is Plankton. It's a very good comparison. I really love that. CJ Fraud. CJ Stroud sucks ass. Not India, China rocking, bro, in the tech and infrastructure. India is still growing. Oh, of course. Basically, your class is chosen at birth. It's after. Oh yeah, no, it's not good at all. There's no opportunity to grow in a system like that, which sucks. I'm yelling, and it's very late here. I gotta remember that. I'm in a hotel. I watched SpongeBob too. Actually, we Gen Zs grew up watching American and UK to cartoon. Never watched Indian. I love SpongeBob, man. SpongeBob's great. Open your mouth, remove all doubt. What does that even mean? What? Got me all fucked up here, Jeff. I love Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, huh? I never have seen anything. I've never watched Mr. Bean. I don't even know, I know what the guy looks like, but I don't. That's crazy. Are you Russian? No. My favorite episode is when SpongeBob and Patrick tried to escape the law after stealing a free balloon. Listen, you can never escape the law, but it's still better than communism and Pakistani psycho-religion. India has more promise to be an actual superpower. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I think it's very fair. It's kind of it's a weird middle ground there. Still hilarious. Great. Yeah, you stole a balloon on Free Balloon Day. For me, when it came to India, it's a great place as long as you avoid most places as a tourist. Let's just get out. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to India. I've never really planned anything to go to India, but who knows? Maybe someday. I would never say never. You know what videos, every time they pop up on my Instagram feed, I always have to watch? I always watch the fucking, the Mr. Greedy videos. Have you been in India? No. Texans D, where are you? They got beat up a little bit today. India's beautiful and clean. Not visit to regret, bro. After visit, trust me. I'll check it out. Every time, I see Mr. Greedy videos pop up, it's the best. Those things, I could watch those for, fucking hours. That's the Indian culture that I get. People will doubt if you're okay until you speak. India's biggest problem is that all their best and brightest leave for America. Damn. Yeah, that's tough. India has cool wildlife. I've heard that. Then they know you're not. What are you talking about? I haven't heard that. America is always great and behind from America 250 years. If you ever visit India, just don't visit Delhi, New Delhi. Go to Northeast if you come. Mumbai. Don't stay. Explore the beaches in Maria. If I do that, I'm gonna take your word on that, Kashmika. China was fired too. I was in the Northeast. You got to be ready to face that cold now. Yeah, like I said, I've never really planned anything. Like I've never had anything in mind to go to Asia other than like potentially going to Japan someday. But I'll have to look into it. I want to explore things. Again, hopefully this channel takes off where I could do like shit where I explore around the world. Right now, I'm making a travel vlog in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. There's lions in India too, apparently. I believe it. Make sure you bring cat with you. You look funny. What do you mean by that? If being the president of the United States is the most prestigious job position in the world, is it a coincidence that every single president but one was white? Yeah, I don't know, Nate. I think that's more so the idea that there's more. I feel like that has to do with more of the demographics of like who like who's here more than it has to do because there's only been 40. There's only been 45 presidents. I think it's more so the demographics of the numbers. Chat stuff is fun. Oh, absolutely. I'm having a blast here. Obviously, like back when we first had presidents, black people didn't have as many rights. But I think nowadays it's more so like I said, the demographic of everything and like the percentage of who's here. Will we ever see a female president? 100%. I think we're absolutely going to see one day. I hope we do. I think in our lifetime it'll happen. I just think the females who have run for president just were not good candidates. Are you a liberal? No. I'm not a conservative either. I'm right down the middle. Because I can say stupid shit for attention. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. As Indian, I suggest you don't visit polluted, zero civic sense. Would you support an independent Quebec freed from cucked Canada? Would I support it? I don't know. I didn't even realize that was a thing. If that's what the people of Quebec want, then yeah, 100%. If there's ever one that's actually competent, I'd vote. 100%, yeah, Glassman. I just think like the ones who have run were not very competent. Me and my dad used to drive to Mexico for some work. Every time we went, I swear, saw like 10 bodies on the side of the road. That's terrible. What did you say? You like it down the middle? What do you mean by that? Hillary and Kamala both sucked. Most generic politicians possible. Yeah, I didn't trust either one of them. Like Hillary was like a crook as is. Kamala, I don't think she was the right choice. Like it was kind of a whole bait and switch thing. So I do think we could have a female president, 100%. Like Hillary's a criminal, exactly. Like Hillary Clinton was the most untrustworthy person one of the more untrustworthy person we've ever had run for president. There's a hat Bob, you're cool headed. Yeah, hey man, I'm just chilling. I like to have conversations. That just prepared me to not be scared of travel or more like unfazed by anything. Politics still reminds me of the South Park episode where they voted for either douche or a turd. Glassman, that was probably the most like realistic episode they've talk about hitting the nail on the head. The turd sandwich or the giant douche, like one of the best episodes they've ever made and the perfect representation of what elections are. Like politics as a whole are so fucked up, like everything. Dude, you know what I just found out today? Like, remember I was telling you like I worked for like the government? You wanna hear some fucking crazy shit? So apparently now the people who are elected officials in my town get lifetime medical benefits when they serve 6 years as an elected official. Me who, like if I worked for 40 years, I wouldn't get the same benefits. All they need to do is work for 6 years. It's so fucking, it's criminal. White people own being president. It's like the Celtics back in the 60s. Another bet win. Man, Bear, Pig, number one. Oh, Man, Bear, Pig's probably my favorite. Like, lifetime benefits in New York. Yes. Lifetime health benefits, Ardell. If they serve 6 years, just in my town, just in the town of Huntington, that is a real thing going on right now. Yeah, Glassman, that episode was before its time. Any elected official that serves 6 years, when they turn 55 years old, they get lifetime medical benefits. You know how many elected officials we have? Far too fucking many to be getting lifetime medical benefits after 6 years. You really think the broom sweeper should get lifetime benefits in 6 years? That's not who I'm talking about, Nate. But do I think so? Yes, I work with guys who are the broom sweepers. 100, not in 6 years necessarily, Nate. I'm saying these guys work for 40 years and don't get that. For like they can work for 40 years, they don't get lifetime benefits. The politicians after 6 years get lifetime benefits. The street sweeper who works for 40 years get fucking nothing. It's an absolute fucking joke. Indiana want to be superpower, but they don't have enough toilet. Jesus. Hardworking middle class gets nothing. Nate, I don't think after 6 years you should get lifetime health benefits. That's not what I'm saying. But like the fact that these guys work their ass off. Still not a fan of the whole eat the rich either. There's got to be a happy medium. But like, it's an absolute fucking joke, and it's I don't want to go deeper into it because like, it's a whole fucked up thing going on in my town. But you're spot on, Glassman, with the idea of like there's got to be a happy medium. Because like it's just absolutely insane. Barack Obama or Donald Trump? I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. Obama caused a lot of issues, but I think Obama was also a very astute, stout, stand-up president. I was a big Barack Obama fan. Baltimore Ravens are better than who? I like Barack a lot. I think Donald Trump's a little bit politically incorrect. I think I trust Barack Obama a little bit more, if that makes sense. Barack Obama also was not a very good president. Your IQ is like a Google Plex per giga. What? I don't even know what that is. We're gonna need other countries' respect. You're not wrong. I'm not looking for more country respect. Like more respect from other countries. I'm with you on that, Ardell. I thought he meant like more respect from the people, like of our country. I don't give a shit about what other countries think of us. I'm with you on that. If it was a life and death situation, I'd trust Obama over Trump. It depends what the situation is. Tell the broom handlers they should have went to college and get a degree. Nate, that's not the point, man. They're working for the community. They're working for the government. That's just not... That's so out of touch with... Nate, I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about. Enter at your own peril past the boiled door where impossible things may happen. Dexter's Lab. What? I'm from New Zealand, so hi. Oh, what's up, Panda? Hi, Luigi. Where's Mario? I have no idea. I think most of Americans like Obama administration isn't. I think when you look deeper into the Obama administration, which you could with any presidency, he wasn't that great of a president, but I trusted him in situations. I definitely side with Trump more politically, but he's just a giant asshole. Donald Trump is a terrible person, but like in certain situations, it depends what the situation you're talking about. Hey, I just found out kid on my son's baseball team used to be a Jet player. Who was that? What would you rather have, Barack Obama or Donald Trump as president right now? It's a loaded question. Are you married? I'm not married, no. I think it depends on the situation. I think, do I think Donald Trump has done a great job this presidency? Not 100%. I think when you look back on Barack Obama, like I said, everything I said about him is I loved his character. I think he was a great, stand-up, face of the nation. I think he was a better face of the nation than Donald Trump was. Behind the scenes, I don't know if it's the same answer. But back to the Ravens, I think they're the best overall. Well, they're not in the postseason anymore. Yes, I'm watching you from Algeria. I think you become like us. You have a new dictator project. Absolutely not. We need Abe Lincoln back from the dead. Big time. Yeah, no, we don't have any sort of dictatorship going on. No matter what anybody says. It's just not how that goes. Do you like horror movies? I'm not a big fan. Biden is a pussy. I never knew. Now, if you work a job, a high schooler can replace you, then whose at fault is that? Yeah, Nate, it's not that complicated. I mean, it's not that simple, man. You work for a community, you're a city worker, you should have fucking benefits if you're working for the city and doing stuff for the community. I think that's a ridiculous take. Sorry the live was freezing. Did you see my message? I did, Kasha. Who's the Jet player? Would you rather have Abe Lincoln or Thomas Jefferson? I think Abe Lincoln probably saw more, probably knew a little bit more. Would you rather Charlie Veach or Biden? I have no idea. Okay, would you rather Trump run USA, Putin run USA, or Kim Jong-un for president? Obviously Donald Trump. Like, that's not even a question. What are we doing? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I just got to charge my phone. There's a woman in Minnesota who didn't like Donald Trump. If he weren't president, she still might be here. I mean, Mike, like that's like because she didn't like. Are you blaming Trump for that? Like, I don't know. Have you been to their memorials? Whose? Would you rather do crack or cocaine? Isn't it like kind of the same thing? I'd rather Putin run USA. Listen, that's why you're in New Zealand and you're not here. Fley, sorry I'm here late. I saw the notification earlier, but I was at a Bears party. It's all right, Aaron. You don't need to rush. I never get upset when people aren't here. It is what it is, man. How was the party? Terry Crews for president. Listen, I wouldn't say no. New Zealand is better. I don't know anything about New Zealand, honestly. Buster Screen? Holy shit. I remember Buster Screen. Great nickel corner. Loved Buster Screen. SGA, what's up, man? Hector Camacho, Mountain Dew. Yeah, I don't know. Crack makes you stay up for a week or so. Coke only makes you fiend for more. Like, I don't think I can choose between the two. I don't know. I don't know. Crack or fucking cocaine. Bet we have a gay president soon who likes sucking dick. I wouldn't put anything. Nathan, I think there's many firsts we're going to have for presidents, and I think it's a good thing. By the way, should I see White Chicks? White Chicks is a great movie. Mike smokes crack cocaine. New Zealand is fucked with government censorship and mass immigration. I have no idea what's going on in New Zealand. I know Australia was like a fucking war, like wasteland during COVID. I know weren't they like housing people and like they were forcing people that had COVID to like they were basically holding them prisoners in their own house, right? Have you read the Harry Potter series? I've read like 2 of the books. I did that. That was my like COVID activity for like 2 weeks. I read the first 2 Harry Potter books. Great books. Great. Me and my neighbor spent 2 days cooking homemade focaccia and lasagna and flan. Great dessert. Nice. He got in big trouble, arrested for some stuff, but yeah, I found out after the season, the littlest kid on our team's dad was an NFL player. Pretty cool. Forgot about that. I remember he got in trouble, but yeah, Buster Screen was a great corner. We might have a minor as president. Definitely not going to happen. I'd rather you stay where you are because, yeah, New Zealand is now corrupted and fucked up laws. Yeah, I don't know anything. Like I said, New Zealand-wise, I don't really know a ton. I know what happened in Australia during COVID, and I have no idea. What's focaccia? I think he spelled focaccia wrong, but focaccia bread is basically like, it's a bread that has like little pieces of meat in it. I think it's, what the hell is it? Is it, I forget what the little meat is, but it's really good. Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. Great movie. So we're going to elect a kid president? Yeah, Corey in the house, come to life. Yeah, stay over there, never being your cooties to California. Can you show me your collection of books? I'm in a hotel right now. I don't have my book collection. I actually have a pretty okay book collection. There's like 10 books. Don't be afraid to say you love Donald Trump. I don't love Donald Trump. I voted for the guy, but I can't say I love him. I'm not exactly thrilled. There's no meat in it. Focaccia? What is the little pieces of, I thought it was like I thought it had meat in it. Super old fried bread. Maybe it's just the focaccia I had meat in it. Sorry, that was a voice thing. It's all good. You know, if Australia's going back to war, like, that's fucked up. I don't know anything about Australia, honestly, other than, like, the COVID shit. Speaking of bread, remember Lavish from Sausage Party? Of course. I wanted to come to the United States soon. It was my solution, but it suddenly vanished. What happened? Definitely a more serious conversation than usual tonight. You wish for 77 bottles of extra virgin olive oil. You finished 2 books from the series of Harry Potter. Yes. Michael Jordan, this is go. Sometimes focaccia can have toppings, yes. Yeah, I always thought it just always had toppings, Noodle. I didn't know that. Feel bummed for Chicago right now. Tough loss for them, man. They had such a fun season, and, like, you know, it would have been nice to see the Bears good again. Fley, can you explain Greenland to me? I watch the news, but don't really get it. I mean, basically, there's, like, rumors of the United States taking Greenland as a country, as a territory. That's about as far as I know. I know about as much about that as anybody. I really don't pay attention much. I just know that, like, there's talks of Greenland, like, the United States, like, bringing in Greenland as a territory. That's about all I know. This is a way more serious conversation than normal, guys. It's a nice little change of pace. Hope they're back. The Bears, they'll be back. This is not a one and done for the Chicago Bears. Absolutely not. Who you got making the Super Bowl? I'm going to say the Seahawks and the Patriots. It sucks ass. I don't want the Patriots there. That pass to end the game, that was insane. Like, I was like bugging out. I'm like, what the fuck is Caleb Williams doing? And then perfect fucking, like, how Cole Kmet was that wide open? I don't get it. Insane. Bears. Oh, God. It's too political tonight, for sure, and it's weird. Yeah, it got a little political, but, you know, I let the chat kind of run its course. It went a little bit far today. 1985 forever. Look, there's always next year, Glassman. They are not done. Should Aaron Donald unretire and join the Rams? No. Like, retire, enjoy your fucking retirement. I knew someone had to be open, but how he got the ball there moving backwards is wild. Unbelievable throw. Like, crazy throw from the 40-yard line, like, backpedaling, falling backwards. But, man, Cole Kmet, like, what? Just open is crazy. But, like, falling asleep. Would have been so much better if they won. Would have been one of the all-time throws. And now Denver is toast without Bo. Hopefully not. I do not want to see the Patriots back in the Super Bowl. I can't do it. I just can't. I cannot see that again. They've been terrorizing me my whole life. I don't need that any further. But when is N-word stream? I don't think I have that ever scheduled there, MMA. Maybe one of your other favorite streamers is dude. I don't know where you came up with that, but it always fucking makes me stutter a little bit because I'm like, what the fuck? Where do you even come up with that shit? Chat is wild, man. Oh, shit. Keep dropping my phone. I cannot wait to get back home. This was a great weekend, little great getaway, but why do you hate the Patriots? Mike, I don't think I got to explain that one, man. Come on. Why do I hate the Patriots? What kind of question is that? I'm a fucking Jet fan. They ruined my life. Every time they cut to Kraft, I cringe. I hate Robert Kraft. Like, I think he's such a fucking bozo. But whatever. You were the one who named it. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Robert Kraft is like the face of like Boston and like, ugh. Just, I can't stand him. Like, those people, like, they don't deserve anything. They've had their fucking whole lives, they've been, like, gifted everything. What was life like back when the Patriots didn't even have a ring? I have no idea. Glassman, when I first, like, got into football, was right around when, like, Tom Brady, you know, started playing. Like, I really don't remember that. I remember when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl, and it was like, oh, wow, this plucky underdog. And now, like, fuck them. I don't hate anybody except your boy Donald. We at the motel, Holiday Inn. Last night here. I'm heading back home tomorrow. I'm going to try to, like, wait it out a little bit. I'm probably going to leave, like, later tomorrow night. So I don't get hit. Don't hit the traffic. Seems like such a dirtball. Kraft, yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Do not want to see Patriots versus Rams. I don't want to see the Patriots. Anything but the I'm so badly rooting for the fucking Broncos to get there. I don't want to see the Patriots back in the Super Bowl. I can't do it. I can't listen to these people anymore. You already knew the reference, of course. Great fucking song. That's like, I fucking love Pitbull. Fley, why did you go here? Just to get away. You know, kind of just need a little getaway. I filmed a bunch of stuff for a video. So I was originally just going to make a vlog out of it. But I think what I'm going to do is, like, you know, recap the weekend. I'm going to, like, make a whole, like, thing and kind of put clips in it and like talk about it, just because like it really didn't come out very structured. It's hard to film things when you're by yourself, because like I never knew when to pull my phone out. But I got a video coming. It's probably going to be Wednesday or Thursday. You're going to get stuck in the MLK parade. I don't think. I think I'll be all right. I'll be going around it. There's plenty of bridges. I was watching you to learn English better. You speak well, not too fast like the others. I hope you have a good night. It's early morning. Mesa, have a good night. Or a good day, whatever it is. Hope for Jets Bears Super Bowl next season. And you're going to get it. You see Dave Portnoy say he wanted to destroy Nick Fuentes and his family after he was singing along. Yo, MMA, I saw that video and I couldn't fucking believe what I was seeing. These people were streaming live. They were live streaming that song, and I couldn't believe. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? It's just like that song makes me like cringe as is. You're gonna fucking stream it on a party bus, and you think the whole world should see it? Fucking absolute morons. Dave Portnoy sucks. I can go on about Dave Portnoy. He's right in this situation. Broncos have zero chance of winning. Probably not. It's a small hat for a big ass head. Yeah. I wish it was bigger. Fley, I just realized you're traveling and you still have your big-ass hat, which means you packed your big-ass hat. Hold on. Noodle, you want to see something crazy? Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Not only did I pack my big-ass hat, I packed both of my big-ass hats. I came fucking strapped. I don't go anywhere without them. You know why? Because they're half my fucking identity. I don't know what that means. Jack me off 16-4-82. Nick Fuentes is an asshole. It's a literal Nazi. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's legitimately fucking ridiculous that he thought that was a good idea. Alrighty. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't do that. Fley is the non-racist Timu Dave Portnoy. My thoughts on Dave Portnoy, I think he's super correct about this situation. I think that whole thing that Nick Fuentes pulled, that was who that was, with like all those guys, like what does this mean? Come on, dude. What are we doing? Hold on. You're not fucking, that's not happening. Just like that, you can't throw that in there. I don't ban people very often, but that's just, I'm not having that. Dude. Come on. There's like one fucking rule I have here. One. I'm not doing that. But look, I think I have a lot of things when it comes to Dave Portnoy. I think he's spot on in this situation. I think that's so disgusting that anybody would film that, stream it, post it, think it's a good idea for the world to see. I also think Dave Portnoy can be a fucking crybaby sometimes. Like, I'm in between on that. But this situation, I don't think is a situation where he's a crybaby. MLK would not be pleased. Yeah, especially not the Weeknd to be doing that. Yeah, on top of everything. Glassman, I didn't even think about that. If it was, like, not that it's acceptable any weekend, but this weekend for sure. I disagree because Portnoy says it's okay to make jokes about child sex, use black gay people, but if someone makes tiny hat jokes, yeah. No, I'm with you, MMA, in certain situations. I think Dave Portnoy is a fucking crybaby who he loves making fun of other people, but the second the finger's pointed at him, in any way, he's a big fucking crybaby. Wait, what did Fuentes even do with Portnoy? Glassman, I think it was a stream. They were in a party bus and they were playing Kanye's song, like like the one that's banned, and they were all singing it, which is like, to me, disgusting. I think that's terrible. I think that's not good at all. Like, I don't even think there's a reason to joke about that. But in terms of like Dave Portnoy, I agree with them 100% on this situation. I think overall, Dave Portnoy is somebody who is a very big baby. Like, when it comes to things, I think, like, I respect what he's built. I respect the fact that he's like a billionaire. I think it's like a very, it's an unbelievable thing that he's accomplished, Yes, it was, Glassman. The video's all over the internet. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane watching it. It like makes me cringe. Now, I got nothing against Dave Portnoy. I think he's just a baby sometimes. The second you start making fun of something that you know, he's passionate about, it's a big fucking problem. He's like a little bit soft with that, but he'll go to the ends of the earth to make fun of people. Dave Portnoy is riddled with little man syndrome. I agree. You know what I can't stand is that, like, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's a very like, I don't see things like, oh, this thing has Dave Portnoy in it. I don't give a like, I don't think he's somebody that's entertaining by any means. I think he's a genius in terms of the entertainment industry. I wish he'd stay behind the scenes. I honestly, I think, like, he's really just a loudmouth that doesn't bring anything to the table other than he tries to yell. Don't forget Ohio State banned him, which is crazy. Dude, you know what my plan, Glassman, if I was Ohio State, I would have said, like, somebody was going to kick a field goal at the end of the first quarter for, like, you know, like a lucky fan, and I would have called Dave Portnoy out on the field and made him kick the field goal in front of 60,000 people. I think that would have been the best thing ever. That would have been the greatest troll they could have ever pulled at Ohio State. For all the shit that he's done, like running Barstool, like, you bring him out, somebody's going to kick a 35-yard field goal, you let him go out there and embarrass himself in front of 60,000 Ohio State people, and it'll be a clip forever. Me just chilling up here in Canada, not caring about any of this, but entertaining. Yeah, Kasha, it's a lot of things. Like, we talk about anything here. Like, if you got something you want to discuss, feel free. I don't have any idea where this stream ever goes. Last night it was a lot of fucking silly shit, and it was funny. Today we've gotten really serious, so I never know where this stuff is going to go. And again, I don't dislike Dave Portnoy. I don't think that's, like, what I'm trying to say. It's just, I think there's times where I'm like, you know what, man, maybe you need a little bit thicker skin. I think, like, in terms of, like, what he's built, I respect the hell out of it, and I think he's an unbelievable media presence. But I just don't, like, I don't hear, oh, this, like, Dave Portnoy is being interviewed. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not entertained by him. I think he's got a great company. I think he's, you know, that's about it. Nothing against him whatsoever. I think he could have thicker skin. Didn't Kyrie Irving get in trouble with the whole Kanye saga? I don't know what the Kanye saga, but I remember Kyrie Irving, like, shared a book that he read that was, like, basically Nazi propaganda or whatever. I don't know. But I think that is the perfect analysis of Dave in the situation. Yeah, like, I think, like, I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. I respect the hell out of the guy. Like I said, nothing against him. In fact, like, if I ever met him, I would be like, wow, cool, I met Dave Portnoy. Like, guy is a celebrity and a legend, 100% in terms of what he's done. He's somebody you should respect. But, like, you know, like, have a little thicker skin. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Nothing but respect for the guy, genuinely. Not that he's ever going to see this, but just in case. It's like so upset. You make a joke about Michigan. He, like, what didn't he, like, he had a stream. He had, like, an Ohio Michigan free gift card giveaway. Just need credit card number. That's not me. It was a documentary called Europa: The Last Battle that Kyrie shared. It was actually a super interesting documentary if you're into history. Yeah, that was just that. I remember that was a whole fucking thing. MMA. I'm definitely not interested. But yeah, that's what it is. Like I said, if I was Ohio State, that's the best thing they could have done. Knowing Dave Portnoy was going to be there, they could have had him kick a field goal. That would have been the best thing ever. Definitely the wrong time to share it. Yeah, it wasn't. It was a weird time, and, like, I don't know. When you're a professional athlete, you got to be a little more careful than that. Whatever. That's what it is. The media labeled it anti, but it actually wasn't. I don't know. I just remember the story. I never saw it, and I never had any interest in watching it. I don't know. I just found out, dude, these pants I'm wearing, they're basically like cargo pants. I didn't realize I had, like, pockets, like, in the thighs, too. Sorry, just going off topic here a little bit. Let's see. I don't like Dave Portnoy literally because his dog shit-ass pizza reviews. You know what's fucked up, Pickle Noodle, is Dave Portnoy did a pizza review in my town at one of the pizza places. It's not my town, but it's like a downtown area I used to go to. It's called Little Vincent's. And, like, he bashed it because, and, like, the biggest thing about it was the cold cheese, and he, like, bashed. I'm like, what the fuck does this guy know about pizza? Like, it's just, like, it's such a staple in my town, Little Vincent's, and, like, he bashed. He's like, I don't think this is any, like, Like made it seem like we were dumb for liking it. It's like it's a fucking delicacy on our side. You ever been to Chicago? I have, Glassman. I've been to Chicago twice. I love a good deep dish pizza. When I went to Chicago, I went to Lollapalooza. I saw Metallica, Machine Gun Kelly, Dua Lipa, who is unbelievably attractive in person. Not just gonna say that. And Green Day. Chicago or New York pizza? I still like New York pizza a little bit better, but I also don't discriminate. I think they're both. I think Chicago is very good too. I think Detroit style pizza very underrated. There is this guy at jiu-jitsu who is fine as hell. You gotta talk to him. You do jiu-jitsu? I wish I got into like. I did karate a little bit when I was younger, but I wish I got more into the martial arts. Exactly, he can keep his little grubby hands out of food scene, especially family businesses. It's like fucked up, man. Like I get it. He's done a lot of good things for small businesses. I actually respect the hell out of what he did during COVID. I think it was great. But I don't think he realizes he's doing these pizza reviews. Sometimes he could fuck up somebody's whole business. I've been to Chicago and I had a great time, similar to Toronto, but a few big differences. I want to go to Toronto so bad. I will say Chicago definitely has its problems, but it's got a ton of upsides. I enjoyed my time in Chicago. I like both times was great. As of yesterday, I do. I'm still a big fat fatty. Listen, MMA, one step at a time. One step at a time. We're all in this together. I got to get back into shape. I'm a little bit out of shape right now. I can't wait. When I go home, when I come back from this trip, I'm literally going on a crazy diet. I will say the White Sox are the worst part. I went to a White Sox game when I was there. I did karate too. I feel like we all had a karate, we all had a karate phase. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Dripto, I'm doing pretty good. I'm chilling, man. I'm just having, vibing here. I don't know. We've been talking about a lot of things. Wrigley Field is so much nicer. Yeah, Glassman, it sucked. When I was there, the Cubs were not in town. I would have loved to go to Wrigley Field. I went to Wrigleyville. That was great. Went to a Cubs game and wore my Jays hat. It was fun getting chirped. It's the best part about going. Bro's hat is 10 times too small. What the fuck? Yeah, Brenda, I didn't get I couldn't find one bigger than this. I'm upset. This is a big hat. Yeah, you order an extra large on Temu, this is what you get. I am the real Fley. You are not. I don't even know who that is. Is Citi Field even that good? I think Citi Field's great, Glassman. Citi Field is a very good fan experience. Like, I personally, and I'm a Met fan, maybe I'm a little biased, but you could pretty much ask any Yankee fan. Citi Field's the better building in town. It's just like, fan-wise, it's built better. Very easy to navigate, plenty of places to eat, go to the bathroom. Citi Field's a great spot. I highly suggest visiting it. If you're going to visit one, go to Citi Field. It's a better building. I just stubbed my toe and my chair exploded. How did that happen? Great pubs. Went to a bar called Howl at the Moon. Is that the piano bar, Kasha? Because I think I went there too, and I had the time of my life. I think that's the piano bar, right? Howl at the Moon? The one where you give them they could play any song if you just write it down and give it to them. Good for you, man. That is not me saying that I stroke it every day. I do not know who that is. I kind of like that I have parody accounts. I subbed. Appreciate you, Drip. Thank you. Hey, guys, if you like the stream, man, hit the sub button. Your brain's way too big for that hat. You'd be surprised. Yeah, Kasha, I had a great time at that place. Really, awesome time. Howl at the Moon. Maybe we were there at the same time. No, we couldn't have been because he went to a Cubs game. So fun, danced all night. Yeah, we like I said, we were at Lollapalooza, so it was a lot of music there, and then we decided to hit Howl at the Moon. We went to one night. Somebody was headlining that we weren't really interested in. Are you American? Yes. What gave it away? Bears schedule for next year is actually kind of tough. Who the fuck is this now? I've got all sorts of burner accounts running Fley Fam now. See, it's almost flattering when people what is that called? What do they call the most sincere form of flattery is impersonation? I appreciate it. But yeah, Glassman, when you're number one in the division, your schedule becomes a fucking gauntlet. I'm so cooked. I'm very famous. I don't think I'm famous at all. 0%. But yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, don't be afraid to hit that sub button. Hope they only get better. I'm sure they will, man. I really think the Bears are in the up and up. Truly. I think this is only the beginning. I love Ben Johnson. You know how I feel. I have school tomorrow at 7:30. What time is it? What do you think about ADHD medication? Are they overprescribed? I think it's overdiagnosed. I think if it helps, no school off for you. Yeah, Dripta, where are you? That's why I asked, where are you? That you have school at 7:30. I feel like it's a federal holiday in the United States, so I think almost everything is closed. 23:54. So you're on the East Coast. We're talking ADHD medicine now. What the fuck? Yeah, pickle noodle. I was not expecting that at all. Dude, what? Thought it was wild. You check your gun first at some places. Carry it at all. Weird. For Canadian girl, but carry concealed is so interesting. Wait, Kasha, check your gun. Hold on, I'm so lost here, Kasha. I'm from New York, and our gun laws are so strict. Like that's even crazy to me. I'm in Canada, Quebec. Okay, I guess Martin Luther King Day is not a holiday in Canada. Makes sense. Kasha, New York has the strictest gun laws. Where like I didn't even know you check your gun. Like I didn't even know people brought guns anywhere. Like legitimately, New York, if you like even leave your house with a gun, it's 2 years in prison. So, New York there is no guns. Yeah, in Chicago they had a spot to check your gun first. I'm so lost in that. Like it's like that's a culture shock to me as a New Yorker. Guns are very, very not okay here. Well, I'm in Pennsylvania right now, but in New York. I don't think it should be a holiday in the U.S. either. Why not? I think it's a very fair holiday. That's how Toronto is. I did not know that. You're Fley's drug dealer. Low bro, fly eagles fly. A lot of different burners tonight. North side and south side Chicago feels like two different countries. It did feel weird. Glassman, when we were rolling up on the Uber, those guys that ride the fucking scooters and try to get people to pay for parking before they get to the building, the guy was trying to get the Uber driver to pay before we even got into the parking lot. It was so fucked up. Like apparently they try to like steal from tourists like that. When I went to Miami, it was same. Our Uber was carrying concealed. Miami. I knew that about Florida, but like it's just Kasha, I don't know if you've ever been in New York. Guns are very, very not okay. Rick, what's up, man? From my understanding, his speeches were all written by the tiny hat community. I have no idea. Would you say Notre Dame is the most popular college football team in New York City? That's a good question, Glassman. Actually, I would say yes. I think Notre Dame absolutely is the most popular. I think Penn State's in the up and up, Glassman, and I also think I just think a lot of people especially that go to school on the East Coast, a lot of people flock to New York, and I think Penn State has become pretty big in New York, but Notre Dame is definitely number one. Do you think ayahuasca is good or bad? I goon to Fley. Damn, Rick. Okay. Those damn bikers at 1 a.m. Do you think ayahuasca is good or bad? I think it's got I've never heard a bad thing about somebody doing an ayahuasca retreat. Just Plattsburgh? Damn, Kasha. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about that. I was gonna say I forgot. You said you went to I didn't know it was just Plattsburgh that you went to, but yeah. The Tiny Hatters playing yeah, I have no idea. If I had to guess, it's because of all the Catholic influence. I just think Notre Dame, New York City is really I'm a Rutgers guy just because of how close it is to New York. But New York City is really lacking. I've always said Rutgers should play a game every year at MetLife Stadium, or I've never understood why they haven't tried to corner the market on New York City. They're also not very good, Rutgers. So it's just they should be trying to do whatever they can to get into the New York City market, and they can't. Can you ban that name? This is a fake account someone made with my name, and they're acting creepy, trying to misrepresent me. What do you mean? If I had to guess, it's because, yeah, I don't know. It's not uncommon to see an assault rifle open carried casually in your local Arizona grocery store. Oh, when I went to Arizona, pickle noodle, I saw it everywhere. It's a little bit shocking, especially as a New Yorker. It's very different to see. What do you mean, MMA? Notre Dame actually played at Yankee Stadium in 2024. They did. I think Glassman. I think Rutgers plays in the Pinstripe Bowl almost every year. Your name is Rick Shaw. I'm so confused. It's really crazy, Kasha. Especially as a New Yorker, blows my mind. I'm so confused what's going on here, but yeah, Glassman. It's just Rutgers needs to do a better job of marketing themselves as But it's tough because they can't market themselves in every sport because of like obviously basketball. St. John's is here. Is Syracuse big at all, or are they mainly just for upstate New York? They're for upstate New York, Glassman. They tried to do. They actually tried what I was talking about. They tried exactly what I was saying, where they played a game at MetLife Stadium one year, but I think nobody went. They had a whole thing where they were New York's college team, but they got thrown out of town pretty quickly. It didn't work out very well. I know a few people who played for Syracuse. Seems pretty big. It's a massive school, but it's 4 hours away from New York City. It's not that close. Rutgers should be highly competitive in basketball. You know, Glassman, Steve Peichel, their coach, coached at Stony Brook, which is right down the road from me. I love Steve Peichel. I've met him a bunch of times. Really nice dude. Great coach, great mind. The fact he didn't do anything with Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper is crazy, but that roster wasn't very good. They're impersonating you? I know a few people who played for Syracuse. Yeah, like I said, massive school, big school, just it's upstate. Syracuse tried that to be New York's college team, but I think the mistake they made was they played Notre Dame at MetLife Stadium, and I think they got heavily outweighed, if I remember correctly how that went. Still remember when Ron Harper's shot buzzer beater against Duke broke my heart Purdue, yeah. I remember that. That was incredible. The RAC, Jersey Mike's Arena at Rutgers, very cool arena if you ever go. But I am like I said, I'm a big St. John's guy. Rutgers can't take over the city because they can't take it over in basketball. Like, it's a problem that, like, if Rutgers was the only team in town, same year Notre Dame beats Rutgers in the first four. Yes. He made the account a while back. But anyway, yeah, no, I love Steve Peichel. I'm a big Steve Peichel guy. He's one of my favorite coaches. Great guy. Did nothing but good things for Stony Brook and really created quite the program there. A really awesome dude. Midnight here, work in the morning. Good night, pal. Kasha, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. It's a fake account. Can you ban it? If he comes back, I don't know. That's rough. But yeah, it's a lot of things. It's very complicated because I'd like to see Rutgers. I think Rutgers football would be great for New York City. I remember when Rutgers was number 2 in the country. They pretty much became New York's team. It's poppin', bro. It's good to see you, Muhammad. How are you doing, my man? I'm not going to be sitting here much longer. He made it when I was in the chat to mess with me previously. Yeah, I don't. But I'm gonna probably hop off in a little bit. And I don't know. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna be live probably again tomorrow morning because I'm not leaving here till mid-afternoon. But I will see you guys either later or tomorrow. I don't know. If I don't sleep, I might do a late night stream. Guys, I appreciate you coming by. Hit that sub.